Welcome to Weekly Directory Updates. Today I have 6 updates, 6 stories for you. Let's go. First, let's welcome new members to the platform from the last week. We have 4 companies joining us. Those are now on the recommendation list. We stand behind them. If they mess up, we will pay out with our own money for all of their mistakes. The companies are Primetime Plumbing Service. Welcome. We need more plumbers on the platform. They're in common area. Georgia, looks like they have 44 reviews. Welcome aboard, guys. Next one is Grant Roofing out of Indiana. They service Tipton area. They have 171 reviews, all 5 stars. Good job. Next one is Skylight Roofing and Restoration from New Jersey, Princeton area. 101 reviews on Google, 4.9 stars. Great job, Skylight Roofing and Restoration. Welcome to the platform. And the last one is Louisiana Roof Crafters, of course, from Louisiana, Hammond area. They have videos. I appreciate you guys filling up your profile already. We see pictures, we see videos. You did your job, you did your homework. We absolutely appreciate it. You have stunning 339 reviews, 4.9 stars. Great job. Looks like amazing contractor. Exactly what kind of contractor we're looking to recommend to our homeowners. Welcome to Directorii.com. Thank you for joining us. It's end of the year. I'm trying to make as many friends as possible. Yesterday I made a post giving my phone number away to anybody who might have beef with me, asking, hey, if I ever done you wrong, maybe we did not deliver service to you, maybe you sign up for something and something went wrong, I want to make it up. Funny enough, someone reached out, sent me very long text, and I want to read it to you because this came from the contractor who joined Directorii.com 3 years ago. One of the very first contractors on the platform and one of the very first claims that we paid out. I have paid out $5,500 to the homeowner. This contractor took a deposit. Homeowner requested money back because after 3-4 months he could not perform the work. He did not have money to pay back homeowner. We never exposed him, we never made any content about him, and yesterday he decided to share the story 3 years later. Take a listen. Dmitry, I saw your post on Facebook. I'm going a little different route here. We never had beef or any problems. In fact, I was likely the first contractor who your $20,000 guarantee bailed out. I had been screwed over by a contractor partner and in a panic started my own business. I failed quickly because I did not have the capital or experience to navigate bad apples. I didn't set out with the intention of getting in financial trouble. Unfortunately, I was never repaid and was owed and couldn't refund a job when I realized I couldn't afford to produce it. I swallowed my pride and called you. You handled it exactly as promised, and we never did get back together again to figure out how to get what I was owed. Long story short, I got out of the industry and have wasted my knowledge of insurance claims simply because I felt chewed up and spit out. I failed, and that's been hard to overcome, but I never told you how much I appreciated you being there. Had I known someone like you sooner, I wouldn't have crashed and burned. Thank you for saving my ass. I'm sorry you had to. I hope you and your family have a wonderful Christmas and many blessings to you. Maybe someday I'll figure out a way to make a living in the industry. In an industry riddled with the ticks, it takes a bigger dog or the awareness to hang out with a bigger dog. Thank you. Stuff happens. This is why Directorii exists. We do recommend over 500 contractors today, and I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of them will fail in the next year or so. This is just the numbers. This is numbers game, right? If you recommend 500 contractors, statistically speaking, some of them will fail, some of them will make mistakes. We're always gonna give people second chances. We're always gonna do what's right on our side. In this case, we did pay back homeowner $5,500. I never exposed this guy. I gave him second chance. He got out of the industry. I have a big heart for people who admit their mistakes. He had the good intentions. He tried his best. You've heard the message. If you are one of those people who barely making it in a business, sometimes you have to come clean, admit your wrongdoings, and maybe ask for external help to fix your mistakes, because sometimes it can be overwhelming. You're not in business alone. You cannot do it alone. You need partners, you need mentors, you need friends. Directorii.com will always reach out to contractors who are in financial troubles to help them to get out of it. I know that we have a scam alert list. That list, it's not for contractors who are struggling. That list is for contractors who are screwing homeowners intentionally, not making it right, pretty much in denial, not admitting their wrongdoings, and keep doing what they have been doing. So those have to be stopped. But contractors who are willing to change and asking for help will always be welcome, and will always bail them out. In 3 years, we have 8, I think maybe 9 claims. Claim number 9 is pending right now. 6 of them, contractors repaid us or settled with the Directorii.com after we bailed them out. 3 of them, and this is one of them, were not able to do so. You know what? It's okay. We're like insurance company. We can't always win. We'll pay out claims no matter what, because this is the right thing to do. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but this is what we do. This is what Directorii is all about. Next one is very big update. I'm not gonna share the name of the agency yet, but I have signed big contract with SEO company who will do Directorii.com SEO work for us to rank us higher on Google. This company is very, very reputable, very big. They specialize in online listing websites. So they work before in the real estate space. They already built several online listings websites. We signed a contract with them. They're starting January 1st. What it means to our users, you will see more traffic. We will have more optimizations, because website is not broken, but there's a lot of areas of improvement. And with this agency working with our current SEO team, we'll already have very good plan in motion, what we have to accomplish in 2024. Our goal is more traffic, more leads, obviously, more conversions, and we're making big moves in that direction. Next is scam alert list. Looks like we have a couple companies here. First one on the list is Lucky Star Roofing and Repair Services. Out of Tennessee, business owners Roger Blankenship. You can go to our website, you can see the complaint, you can see the article. The contractor told local reporters he was planning to get the job done in a few weeks. He has one complaint, very mild. It's level 1 out of 10 levels at Directorii.com, but you have $9,500 in dispute. Definitely deserves to be on scam alert list until he resolves this case. This guy should not be selling more jobs and dealing with more customers. Another one is Veterans Roofing out of Georgia. He has over 10 complaints. Contractor told local reporters his lawyer would resolve the issue and said previous reports about him were biased. But if you actually read article from Atlanta News First, and you can judge the character there, does not come off as a good contractor. We had to put him on the list because we don't want more people to get screwed. He had multiple complaints made to state attorney general, local news, and police. Homeowners say Veterans Roofing, formerly Simply Roofing, took deposits and did not do work. Every time you see someone changing names, from Simply Roofing to Veterans Roofing, that's a red flag on its own. I think this one is level 10 on Directorii.com, and beware of this player. Next one is Zona Roofing from New Jersey. They have 2 complaints. Owner pled guilty in court. You can see the article from justice.gov on Directorii.com. If you go under complaints, owner pled guilty to not providing full protection for workers after a crew member died. Will have to pay family $75,000. Again, it's not what they do always on the job site. This is mild violation, but we don't know if he has money to pay it out. It's definitely going to affect their business. We feel bad for the business, of course, in a situation like this where someone dies. It's already pretty bad publicity. One of the reasons they are on a scam alert list, because it will affect the business. It's already affected the business, and we don't know if they're going to come out of this. Next one is Daybreak Solar out of Texas. over 10 complaints, so level 10 for Directorii.com. They have over $87,000 in complaints. They have F rating on BBB. One of the reports says that elderly stepmother was pressured to sign a contract when she had dementia. Older people should not be sold solar. That's a huge red flag right there. Please take care of your elders, your grandparents. You're gonna see a lot of this in the coming years. Solar companies are aggressive. They do like to door knock. They do like to sell product that makes sense in 20-30 year span. Unfortunately, if you have 80-90-year-old, statistically speaking, they don't have time left to reap the benefit of those solar programs. So make sure your grandparents, your elderly in your households are making smart decisions and have caregivers when it comes to financial decisions that are north of $50,000-$60,000. Average solar job is $60,000 to $90,000 these days. And the last one on our list is a company called Good Leap. It's a finance company. They have over 10 complaints. They have 70 complaints filed with the Texas Attorney General's office. State of Minnesota Attorney General office filed a civil complaint against several solar companies and lenders, including Good Leap, for loan payment structures that supports false and misleading rebate claims made by solar companies. We already covered it several times on our YouTube channels. We're going to keep doing so. If you're interested to read more, go to Directorii.com. Under complaints, you can read articles about Good Leap and why we put them on a scam alert list. And the last one, I want to share just a few details of our newest claim. It's claim number 1 at Directorii.com. Came in a couple weeks ago. We have a homeowner in New Jersey. I'm actually going to fly there to meet the homeowner. The reason we opened this claim, the reason the claim was filed, it was a Directorii lead. Homeowner found a roofer on Directorii.com, later registered the job with Directorii.com. And contractor did the job, roof leaked into the computer, internal damage, ceiling damage, a few other things, but contractor was not available to come back for a week. So lady had to call another roofer. We're still gonna investigate this case, but I wanted to include it in this update because your work and damages for your work can be way greater than the original scope of work. Let me explain. So let's say you do a $500 job and you go on a roof, you open something up. Let's say you remove, I don't know, skylight flashing, or you change the pie board. Doesn't matter. But if you created the damage and it actually leaked, you understand, and you should understand as a contractor, that the damage from that water leak can be far greater than initial repair. So you might do $10,000 job and create $20,000 worth of repairs. I say that to say this: you have to come back immediately after the work per your workmanship guarantee, warranty, wherever you have. And if you don't, and you are a Directorii contractor, we will have to deal with it. In this case, contractor was not available for a week. He went on vacation. It's one of the smaller companies, owner, operator. Unfortunately, they did not have repair tech who could go in. Very big problem in the roofing industry. So if you're the homeowner, you also have to think about those details. When you hire someone, what risk do you take by hiring owners, operators? Because if the person is the business, what happens when that person goes on vacation? What happens when he gets sick, when he gets in the hospital? Who's gonna take care of the repairs? Who's gonna take care of the warranty work? Well, good news for contractors at Directorii.com. We will step in and we will deal with damages. We will find a contractor to come back and do the work. So homeowners, if you're watching this, you're very safe to hire a contractor from Directorii.com, big or small, because we're always gonna make it right. But my advice to the contractors, please cover your grounds. Don't risk it all. If you're in business, make sure you're in business to cover your warranties when you're out of town. Because if you're not, who's gonna do it? It's gonna cost you a lot. I mean, if you're doing a couple hundred roofs a year and you go out on vacations for 1 or 2 weeks at a time, who's gonna inspect those jobs or do the repair work when you're not in town? You know they're gonna happen. The longer you're in business, the more calls you're gonna get like that. So I just wanted to finish with that newest claim. I'm gonna keep you updated what happened on that job and how we're gonna resolve it. I promise you we're gonna take care of the homeowner. We're gonna try to help that contractor so it doesn't happen again. I'm not mad at the contractor, it can happen, but this is why Directory exists. We do help contractor and a homeowner in this transaction because it's a two-way street. There's always two stories. Maybe contractor is not even guilty for what he is accused of. We will deal with it in the right time. I'm going to be in New Jersey in January to look at this claim. I actually meet a few contractors as well. So if you're a New Jersey contractor, plan to meet us in January when we come to your town. For everybody else, if you have any questions about Directory, what we do, or anything in general, comment below. I read all of my comments and I answer them. See you guys in the next update.